Justin Bieber just stood on the biggest stage in music, pulled out his laptop, and performed songs from his past to the audience, and people loved it. Here's why I think this is super interesting from a business perspective and why I believe he stayed authentic to what he really wanted to do. Number one, Justin Bieber got paid $10 million for 2 nights to go and perform at Coachella. And the reason why I believe his set was really cool from his own perspective and the perspective of his fans, and in terms of business, I believe that because he kept it so authentic, because he kept it to what he really wanted to do, he possibly changed the narrative of how people should perform at concerts. A lot of people are thinking about creating this massive investment about a stage to create this incredible show for people, but the people that went there actually enjoyed it because they really wanted to hear those songs and they really wanted to see him. So I think from a perspective of authenticity, this went incredible for him. Number 2, scarcity is the product. Think about business, right? When you have a product and you haven't showed it to an audience yet, but people know about it, they want to see it more and more, and they want to be involved in this more and more until you actually release it to the audience. Now, think about him, right? Not performing for the last, 4 or 5 years, 5, 6 years even, and being, sick, being out of the public eye. The moment he showed up on the stage, everybody loved it. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and I put on the live stream while I was having a coffee, and I was like, this dude is awesome for being there and for doing this finally for him, mostly for him, but also for the people that really love him. Because he could simply say, I'm not going to perform anyway. And he just either not take the money or just live his life, the way he is right now. But he wanted to do it because either he's promoting an album or maybe he is just wanting to do this for the people that love him. The moment he showed up on stage, the ticket prices for Coachella for the next weekend tripled in value, even quadrupled in value. So a regular ticket was $600, then it went up to $2,000, and now it's $4,000 after the actual performance. He was really smart in negotiating his own deal with Coachella. Instead of investing so much money into a massive set and this incredible time, then you could just gonna go there, someone's gonna make a video out of it, and it's gonna post it online and people will forget it. He took a step back, he negotiated an amazing deal, and he said, you know what? I'm going to be myself on stage. I don't really care what people want to say. I don't really care what others think of me. I'm going to do this for myself and for the people that really love what I do. And I'm going to go and pull out my laptop and I'll just connect with the fans. And this could be your clients or whoever it is, that you could just pull out a laptop and you just show some YouTube stuff and you sing over it. And I think that makes it much better than creating this massive show, because people will anticipate you to do exactly that. And he just walked away from Coachella being the highest paid performer ever. $10 million for 2 sets. Number 3, the set was underwhelming. A lot of people, I think, missed the point here. I believe it could have been just laziness or it could have been a last minute thing. But I think what he did was really, really smart. Authentic, himself, invited some of his friends, had a great time, started building the anticipation with fans when he went on the laptop and he started searching for these cool songs from his past, Baby, all of these songs that people really, really love, and made these fans scream and love their time there while they were at the concert. And those on the streams as well, I felt like he was more trying to connect with the people on the stream than he was trying to connect with the people in the audience there. So that was really awesome as well, because no one really does that. They just focus there. They focus on the people there, and that's really it. But what I loved is that instead of spending so much money to go see him, people could have seen him from their couches, which is what they call coachaella, which is kind of funny. Number 4, and most important thing, he remained authentic. And I'm going to repeat it again. People may think that he was lazy. People may think that he was disgenuine. He just sang along his old songs and he loved it. And the business framing out of this whole thing is that authenticity really wins in business. If you are yourself and you're helping others, whether that's someone is trying to get started and scale their plumbing business, and you're helping that person how to do it step by step, get a camera, get a microphone, start making videos here, start using social media in this way. You genuinely are helping someone with your own skill set, but let's say you don't know something. Now, you would be authentic to say that you're actually not fully there yet, but you'll try and learn and so on. And the way I see this is like, you know what? He decided to do this himself. Why not go and be authentic and instead of trying to fit in with the group of people that does an incredible show or whatever, which is amazingly enjoyable. Like I've been at concerts like Post Malone. I've been at his concerts like 3 times. By the way, huge fan. Just see this photo and the real ones will really know what I'm talking about. I've met him also one time before when I was in New York in 2013. Great guy, awesome guy. I met him in Houston in a club called Clyde. Great guy. He was there with Post Malone. It was in 2015 that I did that. So I've been a fan for a while and I've been studying him as an artist, and I feel like he did this because he just got tired of people saying that you should go by one lane or by do one thing that you're supposed to do. And in business, it's all about finding your own lane and being different and being unique. As it shows it, people started buying the tickets for the next show, which now if he pulls a move to create some incredible show for people to remember, that will be the best thing that he could do. Because people are talking right now that he's lazy, he's that, he's this and that, and he comes out and delivers an incredible show with his old songs and stuff like that for people to enjoy. And I think that's when you're gonna see even more people loving him. Number 5, the real audience hasn't even found him yet. They will come on the second weekend on Saturday to see him, and I'm gonna be watching the show again because now I know that I won't know what I should expect. Right? He'll probably do a big show, which I would hope he will. Tickets has climbed, as we said, 3-4 times. While I'm making this video, I'm checking the prices. It's about 7 times more than what they were at the time for his headline act, which I believe is going to be a business move for the history books. You know, you create demand, you're authentic, you go next time, you crush it, people love you, people buy your new album, people look for anything else as well. And if he announces a tour, gone deal. And if he's like that on tour, people will love him as well because he's just there. Number 6 is something that I actually don't agree a lot, but I thought about it and it's worth mentioning, and that's that controversy is the distribution. I don't like this if that's his idea of making business out of for himself or selling tickets or like by playing my games with people that he just wanted to do this and it's calculated to do it. I feel like that's not the right thing because if you have a business, you don't want to play with people the way you interact with customers and the way you like gatekeep information and stuff like that. I feel like if he was authentic on one hand, that would have been a great move. But if he is strategized and like building controversy around in the media, I don't think that was his goal. But if it was, I don't think that I would agree with that in any way. And finally, he's the king of personal branding. I think that's super important. Like he remained authentic to himself and he showed his fans that he could be like this, or his members, or however you want to call it in business. If he continues to perform like this, now people will know what to expect from his shows, that he just wants to connect with people. And I think that's awesome because if he had went through the traditional route, he would have fed the media with like, oh, he didn't do this in that concert. His stage wasn't as big as this, or there weren't a lot of bands and stuff like that. It wasn't really exciting. It was quite underwhelming. And these media outlets are just waiting for that, for a clickbait to do this. And so like kind of crush the artist essentially. But now they really don't have anything to go off. He just went there, enjoyed himself, loved the people around him, played some great songs that people wanted to hear, little snippets, and then that's it. And I'll be honest with you, I was watching it on a live stream and I wasn't really fussed about it. And especially in the beginning, like when he was like singing about his new album, I was like, that's what he's trying to do. And then I stopped it, and I want to be really honest. I stopped and I was like, after it's finished, right? I was like thinking to myself, another hour or 2 passed by. I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, it's actually so smart what he did. And I started researching like this type of behavior of like doing something authentic and like not having to go by the rails that people do it usually. So it's completely unusual behavior and completely different, which got people to like really enjoy it in the end. So I really, really enjoyed it as well when I watched it a second time. And I think that's a great business strategy. I think if it's a strategy, if it's not, then that's also awesome. So I wanted to make this video and see what we can learn from this guy that actually did a masterclass on personal branding and business and how remaining authentic is actually important. And for those that are trying to say that probably don't know what I'm talking about, as I said, I'm going to show you this picture and this video. That I've shot in 2013. So I totally have been following him for a long time and actually have been a massive fan of his music. I remember finding him when I was 13. I think he was 13 as well. And I found this guy on YouTube singing this song called something Crimea River. And I was like, this guy's awesome. Hopefully he becomes famous. And there you go. And I was like really, really glad that this happened. And I had a chance to meet some of his band members and himself as well. If you enjoyed this video, I also have a free PDF in the description below where you can read about starting your own business. If you're looking to start your own thing, for example, if you're into news or if you're into artists, if you want to report on artists, how you can start and do this and how you can choose one platform and build it from there. If you want some advice as well on how to start, just like how I did today and how I've launched several YouTube channels in the past as well, and Instagram pages and TikToks and so on, feel free to download it or contact me via email as well. I'll put my Instagram as well below. So message me, let's connect. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to help you out if you're looking for any business advice or if you just want to see how you can scale your small business, whether you're like a contractor or you love something really a lot and you're trying to show it in an authentic way, just like he did. I'm here to help you. So thank you so much for watching and have a great time. Bye.